Good morning. I am 4 minutes earlier today. As always, if you're watching in recording, you're welcome to fast forward or stay with us through our hellos. I am going to check the sound. Good morning, Joey. Good morning. The sound sounds good. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Zazu. Good morning, Leslie. Good morning, Judy. All right, it is time for us to start. In our last session, we talked about the science of forgiveness and all the studies that are being done around this topic. But what the medical and psychological fields cannot study, quantify, or dissect under a microscope is this deep connection we have with one another and the drive within each of us to live in harmony. Science is just beginning to recognize that in some cultures, what in some cultures has been known for centuries, that we are truly interdependent, even though science cannot yet fully explain this basic need of ours for each other. Dr. Lisa Berkman, chair of the Department of Society, Human Development and Health at the Harvard School of Public Health, studied 7,000 people. According to her findings, people who were socially isolated were 3 times more likely to die prematurely than those who had a strong social web. Even more astonishing to the researchers, those who had a strong social circle and unhealthy lifestyles like smoking, obesity, and lack of exercise actually still lived longer than those who had a weak social circle but led a healthy lifestyle. Isn't that fascinating? An article in the journal Science concluded that loneliness was a greater risk factor for disease and death than smoking, for example. We are deeply connected to one another, whether we recognize it or not. We need each other. We evolved this way, and our survival still depends upon it. When we are uncaring, when we lack compassion, when we are unforgiving, we will always pay the price for it. It is not, however, we alone who suffer. Our whole community suffers, and ultimately, our whole world suffers. We are made to exist in a delicate network of interdependence. We are all sisters and brothers, whether we like it or not. To treat anyone as if they were less than human, no matter what they have done, is to contravene the very law of our humanity. And those who shred the web of interconnectedness cannot escape the consequences of their actions. Desmond Tutu says, "In my own family, sibling squabbles have spilled into intergenerational alienations. When adult siblings refuse to speak to each other because of some offense, recent or long past, their children and grandchildren can lose out on the joy of strong family relationships. The children and grandchildren may never know what occasioned the freeze. They only know that we don't visit this aunt, or we don't really know those cousins." Forgiveness among the members of older generations could open the door to healthy and supportive relationships among younger generations. If our own well-being, our physical, emotional, and mental health is not enough, if your life and your future are not enough, then perhaps you will forgive for the benefit of those you love, the family that is precious to you. Anger and bitterness do not just poison you, they poison all your relationships, including those with your children. So today, let's do a practice of loving kindness for a challenging person in our life. I think it's safe to assume that all of us have an estranged family member or friend with whom we stopped relationship because of some hurtful behavior, or any challenging person in your life for that matter. Remember, sending loving kindness to such people does not mean we need to reconcile with them or that we are ready to forgive the hurt. But it's a first step into opening to the possibility that something might shift. So as always, take a comfortable position and take a few moments to settle. Settle into your body, your heart, your mind. Settle into your breath, your natural breath. See if you can get some spaciousness around it, allowing all the experiences of the present moment, physical sensations, thoughts, emotions, to just flow through you as energy without struggle. And as always, let's start by sending loving kindness to ourselves. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. Now think of a challenging person in your life. Maybe an estranged family member or a friend who you stopped talking to, or even an enemy. See if you can extend loving kindness to them. Remember that just like you, this person wants to be happy, healthy, and feel at ease. Just like you, they deserve love just because they exist. So feeling their presence in this moment, start sending loving kindness to them. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel safe, protected, at ease. May you know deep, natural peace. As you do the loving kindness mantra for this person, just notice what comes up for you in your body, in your heart, in your mind, and allow things to be just as they are. Don't worry if you don't feel any warmth toward that person. That's not the point. Simply recite the phrases and notice what happens, reminding yourself that your intention to open up is enough. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well in body and mind. May you feel safe, protected, at ease. May you know deep, natural peace. And now turn your loving kindness attention back to yourself. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well in body and mind. May I feel safe, protected, at ease. May I know deep, natural peace. And as you gently let go of your practice, scan your body and notice what's going on for you right now, physically, emotionally, mentally. How are you, really? And today, I invite you to continue sending loving kindness to this challenging person you chose for this practice. And if you chose to have a forgiveness journal, jot your thoughts and discoveries in it. Enjoy the process. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a gorgeous day, and I will see you tomorrow.